Welcome back to the Philippine Sport Writers Association Sports Forum, live here at the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex Conference Hall. Now, this morning, we will have our second part, and we will be talking still mostly about basketball because this is one of the most watched venues in the Philippines right now. So, partner, good morning.
Yes, good morning, partner Randy. Again, good morning, Philippine Sports Writers Association. And this is the second part of our session. By the way, this is our last session for this month as we give way to the country's hosting of the FIVB Men's Volleyball Award Championship. So, hope that you're with us through our live streaming sa PSA Facebook page. Ganun din po, delayed basis tayo, broadcast sa Radyo Pilipinas to sa ating sports radio. Ako po si Judith Karingal.
Again, this is Randy Caluag of Manila Standard. Before we introduce our guest, maraming salamat po sa ating sponsors, Philippine Sports Commission, Philippine Olympic Committee, Smart PLDT, San Miguel Corporation, Arena Plus, and Milo Philippines.
And yes, sa ngalan din po ng ating PSA President si Francis Ochoa, we are happy to have our guest from Fiber Kinetics. Ano ba ito? This is about sports equipment, sports infrastructure, which in a way affect the performance of an athlete or one team. So without further ado, we would like to have here with us Sir Ian Navarroza. Baka magkamali ako sa name. From Fiber Kinetics. Yes sir, magandang araw po.
Good morning po, magandang araw. Thank you po. It's an honor to be here. Thank you po sa Philippine Sports Writers Association for inviting me sa mga sponsors po ng PSA. Thank you rin po. So, i-ano ko lang to ng onting teaser. So, when we talk about sports, we usually think about yung mga athletes, di ba? Yung roar ng crowd, yung mga coaches. Pero meron kasing hidden factor na hindi natin ganong napapansin. Ito yung mga hindi na pag-uusapan. Pero malaki actually yung effect nito sa gameplay and bawat athlete. Pero bago natin pag-usapan yun, first introduce ko po muna sarili ko. So, ako po si Ian Navarroza of Fiber Kinetics. So, we have been serving the industry for years by helping design and build yung mga sports infrastructure solutions for facilities across the Philippines. So, ito po yung mga basketball courts, volleyball uprights, badminton systems, various types of sports flooring, scoreboards, spectator seating, and other specialized equipment. So, I'm here today po to highlight itong silent partner ng every sport. Ito ang ating playing environment. So, the only disclaimer lang po, so what I'll share today comes from our experience in serving the sports industry and working alongside with our international partner brands from all over the world. So I may mention some sports figures and governing bodies like FIBA, NBA, BWF. Pero this is just to provide a better context dun sa mga information that I'm sharing. We are not affiliated to or endorsed by them. And what we do sa Fiber Kinetics is provide products and solutions that meet or are certified by such governing bodies. So, yun po. So, in other countries po, pag-usapan natin yung sports facilities. In other countries kasi, they have town squares, event halls, and sports centers. In the Philippines po, alam po natin, yung courts natin can be seen as all of those. So, hindi lang po siya para sa games. So, this is where the community comes together. So, halimbawa, yung mga fiesta. So, halimbawa, yung mga relief efforts din during disasters or pag-celebrations for our victory. So, the court is more than just a playing field. It's a gathering place. Stage din natin to. And it can be also sometimes considered as our lifeline. So, yung sports environment kasi is the foundation that shapes every match, every skill, and athlete safety. It doesn't just set yung literal stage where the athletes play. This can mean a very big difference between progress or setback, safety versus injury, and ito din yung nagde-determine kung fair ba yung play or yung mga nakaka-frustrate na mga nangyayari pag hindi fair yung playing field. So to understand this better, we'll look to some key aspects that help make a good sports environment. So, una, pag-usapan muna natin yung consistency and repeatability kasi mukhang parang synonymous lang sila with each other. Pero i-define natin to for this discussion. So, yung consistency, this is the accepted range set by a standard. So, for example, sa basketball, there's a 50 millimeter range that a ball must bounce. So, within this range, halimbawa, yung FIBA kasi may standard siya pag 1,800 mm, as binagsak mo yung bola, dapat yung bounce ng bola should be between 1,035 to 1,085. So itong range na to, yan yung target na consistency. Yung repeatability is yung ability of, for example, that particular ball or equipment or environment na always ma-reach yun within that acceptable range. So yan yung ating consistency and repeatability. So what it does for skill development is repetition, nagbibigay siya ng possibility for progress. Kasi it only works if the bounce, the grip, the net, the height is all consistent. Tapos ito din syempre sa mga training, pag unpredictable yung ating playing environment, nagiging frustrating to for players and it can also actually sabotage yung learning nila. Yung reliable environment kasi makes practice meaningful and game ready. Kaya yung training transfers from the training grounds to the actual game. So pagdating din naman sa fairness and confidence, yung mga standardized systems kasi ini-even nila yung playing field para yung external variables ma-reduce and only yung skill ng athletes, yun talaga yung ma-highlight. So pag titingnan natin yung sa sports po, no? So it's really a lot of it has to do with impact management. So kada talon, kada landing, it's an exchange of force. Kasi usually sa sports, syempre mga forces, impacts, kasama po sa aspect natin sa sport. So tatlong bagay yun. So usually force is transferred, force is absorbed, or force is reflected. So minsan po sabay-sabay yan nangyari all at the same time. And depende kung paano hin-handle to ng sports environment, ito yung may direct impact sa performance at safety ng players. So for example, when impact is properly managed, yung players mas confident sila. So example po, halimbawa, isang player po, naka-fast break tapos magdadunk na siya. Pag confident siya na hindi siya may injure doing that dunk kasi alam niya yung playing environment, yung goal system is up to the task. So mas may better confidence siya, yung performance niya mas lalabas. Pero syempre pag delikado, may ilang siya at hindi na niya ilalabas. So malamang baka lay-up na lang gawin niya. So yung risk then for sprains and long-term joint stress is reduced. So ngayon pag-usapan natin yung how yung sports environment reacts to these forces na generate natin during sa sports. So meron kasing two things na binabalance din in terms of sa reaction ng material dun sa sa forces. So ito yung rigidity and flexibility. So please forgive me po kung medyo hindi naman technical, medyo may pagka ganun yung nature kasi it's something that we have to discuss din po kasi na medyo nag-jump lang yung ating okay. So, yung rigidity kasi is the ability of a system to resist changing its shape. So, for example, ito yung nire-refer natin na matigas na halimbawa, semento, yung mga ganon. Yung flexibility naman is yung capacity of